Hello and welcome to American Mogul. Today we are going to talk about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies in general, and are they a store of value, a store of wealth? First, let's talk about what is a store of value. What is a store of wealth? Over time, lots of stuff has been a store of value. Salt, pepper, gold, silver, bronze, iron, copper. All of these have been store of value. Art has been store of value. I have Picasso's, I have Renoir, Dali, I have Salvador Dali, touched by the master himself. Yeah, it is a store of value to those who believe it. For me, most art is garbage. Yeah, I'm sorry to say. I like, believe it or not, I like anime. Yeah, anime art for me is incredible. Cartoon art, comic book art to me is beautiful. I look at one of my Renoirs and I think, what was he wasted, or was he like, Picasso? Was he completely out of his mind? I don't know. Dali, the same thing, but people say it valuable. At one time in Holland, people sold their houses for a handful of tulip bulbs. Tulip bulbs! For flowers. Are you out your mind? But, hey, it's what people think. I think that. Doesn't mean you have to think that. And I do believe that, like everything, there are a few cryptocurrencies, yeah, that are store of wealth, store of value. But like every other store, nobody, when they say you are worth your weight in salt, meant that you were worth something, yeah. Now salt, you can get your weight in salt for $10. Yeah. Are you worth $10? I mean, honestly, think about it. Things change. Technology change, which bring productivity. Yeah. Before, pepper were more valuable than gold. But they started producing more of it in areas that were climate beneficial to the product, and now peppers, they're cheap. Yeah. A lot of things become a store of value. But you have to think, what is the value you are storing? What value are you storing? What wealth are you storing? Right? If you say the paper currency that you earn in whatever country you live for your productivity is the measure, and that is continuously since the dawn of time. For the love, people of all things beautiful, you have to understand that they used to take gold coins, silver coins, and add cheap metals to make the dilution of the currency. Right? Because once you move away, the definition, the definition should be pure gold, pure silver. Yeah? But they diluted that at the end of the Roman Empire because no one wanted their money. It was just dipped. Yeah? A base metal was dipped in gold, dipped in silver, and tried to be passed off. That's dilution of currency. When gold moves, or silver moves from purity to dilutive, it's no longer money. It is currency. Yeah? That's how it works. But it has a physical, tangible thing to it. Those tulip bulbs, you could hold it, plant it, grow it. Gold, you can sleep with it under your pillow. You can touch it, feel it. Silver, same. Cash. Heard story, grandma put cash under her mattress. Lots of people did that, you know. They didn't trust the banks. Because there was never a time in history where people didn't eventually lose all their money stolen by the banks. It's how it is. Go back in history. The history is littered with the only thing, you know, they say the road to hell is paved with good intentions and dollar bills. It's how it is. Currency has been stolen and used to pave the road to hell for every nation. When we talk about cryptocurrency, is a belief system. It is a confidence system, like all currencies in the world. Yeah, is a confidence thing. It's a belief thing. If all of a sudden people believe the next round, yeah, the next new thing, when it come out, people going to either believe, no believe. Those who believe will dive in, and those who don't will stay away. That's cryptocurrency. Yeah, people who believe, and people who don't believe, don't believe. But here we are talking about my opinion. I believe cryptocurrencies, the right ones, are a good store of value, of human energy. Maybe that's the best way to say it. Because what you are storing is your human energy. Yeah. Your human energy every day of your life, in one way or another, is being bartered. And you say barter? Yeah, barter used to be farmer is a pig farmer, farmer is a wheat farmer. They would trade one pig for one wagon of wheat, and that's how there was no currency exchange. Well, for you, your human energy, if you work in America, a dollar bill. If you work in Spain, euros. If you work in Australia, Australian dollar. If you work in Britain, a British pound. South Africa, Cougar Rand. Yeah, many currencies around the world. You know, Venezuela, the Bolivar. It might not be worth anything, but it's still their currency. China, yuan. India, rupee. Russia, ruble. I mean, you go around the world, yeah. You are selling your human energy your life energy for that currency. Now, when you get that currency, what you do with it? Well, shelter, food, clothing. Yeah. Very few countries in the world you're allowed to run around naked. That's how it is. Some, yeah, but most, no. Yeah. I think when you get down to it, what do you believe? Do you believe it's a good store of your human energy? Then do it. Don't be afraid. Things go up, things go down, things go sideways for a long time, then they go up, then they go down. And sideways again. But you need to know that since the dawn of humanity, when money was finally used, devaluation of currency has been a predominant way, and the devaluation of that currency and the collapse of that currency has happened 100% of the time. My fear is I believe there's a terminus value here, a value at which central banks and governments say, Pep, that's enough. That's enough. And since, let's say you and I buy cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. We love it. We hold it. Yeah, we cherish it because it's going up. Because if it went down, we would hate it and dump it. Yeah. But let's say perfect world. Government, banks do what they do, and Bitcoin go up, up, up. Do you know what Bitcoin doesn't have? Bitcoin does not have tanks and guns. But do you know who has tanks and guns? The government. The government has battleships, aircraft carriers, submarines. They have tanks, guns, everything. And if the government say no more Bitcoin, what we gonna do? No more Bitcoin. But who owns the government? Who is in charge of the government? My personal belief, central banks. The bankers of around the world have all money. Then that money can help them get elected whoever they want. By hook or by crook, they will get their way. So, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, all those cryptocurrency top 5, yeah, are safe for now. And they are a nuisance, but not indoctrinated enough to pose any serious threat to the financial system how it exists in the world today. Because volatility and its ability to be manipulated, I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. In a previous video, I got out when Bitcoin got over 40,000. I'm out. I will get back into the cryptocurrency space when, in my belief, Bitcoin go under 10,000, which I think is going there, but not yet. But it will get there. And in a way, it doesn't matter if you invest in stock market or cryptocurrency or in housing, or real estate, whether it commercial, retail, or residential commercial. It doesn't matter. Things go through cycles, yeah. Many times. I don't know how many times I have seen full cycles in my life. In all of that, in everything that we are talking about, except the tulip book could happen in the 15th, 16th century. I mean, I'm old, but I'm not that old. Yeah. I think for you, understanding what you are trying to save is the most important thing. Your physical, human energy. I understand your physical, human energy also fluctuates. Yeah. When you are young, you're not making much money. As you get older, more educated, you get better jobs, you make more. You know, it cascades through your life, right? Because if you're a teenager and you at the time making $7-8 an hour, now I'm talking about when I was a teenager, and you were making $4-5 an hour, you spent every penny on your girlfriend, yeah? Sorry, that's how it is. And you get older, make $20 an hour, you spent every penny on your fiance, yeah? And then you get a little bit older, and you make $40 an hour, $30, $40 an hour, and you spend every penny on your wife, kids, house, car, dog, cat, everything. So in a sense, storing physical energy varies through your life and varies through how you are. As you get older, it gets harder. You make more money, but it gets harder to store your value of your physical energy, of your human energy. If you look at cryptocurrencies, I think they are right now probably the closest thing, but I am not 100% sure. You need to do your own research. You need to do your own valuation. I think most likely that something else is going to come within the next 10 years. Yeah. 10, 15 years, something else going to come. And it's probably going to be issued by central banks. Could be IMF. Sponsored by the IMF, issued by central banks, and backed by governments. If that happened, they cannot have any competition. So I believe the crypto space will be terminated. I personally do not own any tanks or aircraft carriers or submarines. But governments do. So you figure it out. 2 plus 2 equals 4. And if you don't have any of that stuff, the government can force you out the door. Yeah. Well, that's enough for me. Think for yourself. God bless you and keep you safe. Bye-bye.